There is something special about playing on these little retro handhelds, the Odin 2 Mini, the GKD Pixel, the Anbernic, and so on. Something that modern consoles, for all their power, just can't replicate. When I sit down with one of these devices, I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't see endless menus, subscriptions, or notifications. I just pick it up, choose a game, and start playing. Instantly. No updates, no waiting, no distractions. Just me, the game, and that familiar click of the buttons. And that's why these modern retro handhelds feel better than most modern gaming setups. They remind me that gaming doesn't need to be complicated to be meaningful. Sure, I love my big consoles, the PS5, my Series X, even my gaming PC. But sometimes turning those on feels like a chore. You have to wait for system updates, install patches, sign in, connect controllers. By the time everything's ready, that little spark of excitement you had is gone. But with something like the Odin 2 Mini, it's instant joy. You can launch Mario Kart Double Dash, Metal Slug, or God of War in 2 seconds. And the best part, it's all right there in the palm of my hand. There is comfort in that. The way the buttons feel, the way the screen glows, you can take it anywhere. Your couch, the bed, a trip, even a coffee shop. It doesn't demand a huge setup or a perfect internet connection. It just wants you to play. And maybe that's what modern gaming has lost, that sense of effortless fun. These new retro handhelds give it back to us. It's funny, even though they are full of modern hardware, they capture something deeply old school: focus. When you're playing on a device like the GKD Pixel or your Anbernic, you're not trying to chase achievements or climb leaderboards. You're just playing because you love the game. And the feeling that gives you, that cozy, honest, distraction-free feeling, that's what makes these little machines so addictive to me. I have spent countless nights just scrolling through old ROMs, trying a bit of everything: PSP, Game Boy, GameCube, and every time I catch myself smiling, because somehow these devices made gaming feel magical again. They are small, yes, but they carry something huge inside them, the soul of gaming. And when you compare that to today's massive cinematic live service titles, you realize how rare that is. Modern games might look stunning, but they rarely feel as pure as picking up your Odin 2 and jumping into a world you can carry in your pocket. That's why these modern retro consoles are so special. They blend the best of both worlds, the power and convenience of today with the heart and simplicity of yesterday. They remind us that gaming doesn't need to be about performance or perfection. It just needs to make you smile. And that is exactly what these little handhelds do. Every time I turn one on, I remember why I love games. Not because they are realistic or complex, but because they make me feel like a kid again, even for a few minutes. So yeah, maybe that's why retro games feel better than modern games, because even in 2025, they bring back something that all the power in the world can't replicate: simplicity, freedom, and pure fun.